Cool. Everything looks like it's up and running. Perfect. But yeah, I mean that is what it's there for. So that's like that's only like 3 weeks away too.
Yeah, I can turn my new player points into packs. Into packs for a format I don't like.
You can turn those into tickets to.
I don't like how not very many tickets. Okay, we're here.
We're here.
So you were exploring the swamp and killing leeches, right?
Yeah, well, there were a lot of things that occurred off stream. The first one you'll see here was this place I found.
Did you find? You found? Oh, you're wearing the Silver Knight armor. This is the tomb of the.
It's called the Dark Moon Shrine, I think.
Dark Moon Tomb. This place is a secret, and to unlock it, to unlock its secret, you'll have to do some of Skeleton Town.
Like, I assume so because this place has a warp to it, and
yeah, you can warp here.
It just feels weird that it would have a warp to this place that doesn't do anything if it didn't have a secret.
Basically, they put warpable bonfires to either bonfires that have firekeepers or bonfires that are near covenants.
Oh, interesting. So there's some sort of secret here.
Yeah, that's basically how it works. Although,
not always.
Sometimes there are bonfires that are just in convenient areas. Used to, it was only bonfires with firekeepers.
Oh, okay. Like, so it would be Firelink Shrine, Daughter of Chaos, and Orlando at this point?
Basically. And you had to hoof it the rest of the way. But then they realized that was stupid, so they stopped.
Let's see. Other things that happened off stream. I found Siegmeyer again. He was in the swamp.
Is there anyone in the zoo? My zoo isn't loading.
I don't know. Let me pull it up.
I do not see Sympathetic. So the Sympathetic is in there, so maybe just nobody's talking. He is a known lurker.
Anyway.
So, what do you feel like doing now?
Had a couple places I was going to go. The first of which is finally, what's the closest way? I've made like 3 or 4 attempts at going through the forest area behind the Hydra, and haven't actually, like, really explored that area.
That is definitely an area to explore.
Then every other place involved skeletons. So.
Skeletons. A place you might find profitable, especially considering your ring and current soul and current humanity, is... Remember the tree with all of the treasure goblins?
Yes.
You never really quite went all the way to the bottom of that.
That is correct.
That is a thing to keep in mind.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of that might be a place to explore next.
It's my favorite area of the game.
Oh, Titanite demons got murdered.
We killed Titanite demons. Did you ever make anything plus 10?
I do. I have a... Actually, no, it's not yet. I have a... It's like on its way. There is a shield I have. Some leather shield.
That'll be fine. Also, you've reminded me, from looking through your inventory, we have not yet killed Lotrick.
No, I have not.
He's easy to get to whenever you feel like it. Just warp to Princess, and then you're there.
Also, I've been upgrading the Grass Crest shield just to have that as an option.
It's a solid shield. It's the shield almost everybody ends up using.
Also, have moved to a different shield right now after I got a Silver Knight shield to drop.
Yeah, the Silver Knight shield is one of the more stable shields.
That's the reason I'm using it. It isn't like it's only 75. It's kind of all around on anything that isn't physical, but that stability of 64 unupgraded.
Yeah, it is super chuffed. I think it actually is the most stable
Like not
medium shield. There is another shield that is very close that has other benefits, but we have not seen the man who uses it yet.
But yeah, also upgrading a couple different shields just because of different places they might be useful.
Yeah.
Like in case of different things I need to deal with. But this is the one. Also, I have a Silver Knight helm that I'm using now.
Yeah, I like the look. Yeah, you're using the black iron leggings. I was wondering what leggings that was. Yeah, the Silver Knight armor is pretty fashionable. The only downside is that the cape is static. It's a static mesh. It's a marked improvement in Dark Souls 2. They have physics objects that are capes. Oh man!
There we go. And I was on the wrong gloves. It should be hovels because I can.
Hovel.
I have the weight for that.
You should be super chuffed right now.
Yeah, so I am pretty chuffy, but just barely under and keeping my medium roll, which is the one I've gotten used to. So
that is very well and fine. Medium roll is all you really need.
Yeah.
Hard to go back from the fast roll, but medium roll is just fine. I end up using it the most, I think, because I love the clubs so much, and they weigh like a ton.
Other things. Oh, I traded for some Twinkling Titanite with the bird.
The bird.
Gave him some moss. So I still have some Twinkling Titanite on me to upgrade things with. Haven't done anything with that.
I would vomit all of those into your sword.
Yeah, like, I think, yeah, actually, I guess my armor's upgraded, but...
You could upgrade armor, and that would also be a fine choice.
But yeah, this sword I've also been working a lot with and liking. Like, it's got this, like, cool spin move.
Yeah, that is something I think most great swords have. Like, the Claymore had that, too.
Yeah.
The biggest thing about the Black Knight sword is just how all of the Black Knight weapons are just huge in terms of damage.
Yeah, like it is a huge improvement over just the Claymore
yeah.
Like untouched. I could like upgrade that at somebody, but
if you had a lot of stats, the Claymore would have. Actually, I don't know if the Claymore would eventually be better. It probably would. And one of the biggest advantages or disadvantages of the Black Knight weapons is that they cannot be enchanted, which means you can't use pine resin with them, and you can't use the various magics with them. But if you don't care about magic or pine resin, then you don't care.
Yeah, I mean, for now, it's a good weapon. It might see an upgrade, like a machine, but
it'll be good all games. The speedrun uses a very similar thing. The Black Knight halberd. I actually don't know why they use the halberd over the... Well...
There must be some reasoning if
I think it's zoning.
Like, all those speedrun sort of things always have a reason for why they choose the route they do. So.
One thing that comes to mind immediately is with Quelaag, if you can hit her body, like her human body, it will stun her.
Oh.
And if you two-hand the Black Knight halberd and don't lock on, and just face her immediately, like directly in front of her, and do a one hit without going into a combo, you'll do a vertical chop that will hit her body. And then you just do that 5 or 6 times and she dies.
Huh. Because she gets stunned and then you just do the chopping.
Yeah, and then you rinse and repeat, and then she dies.
There's actually an area in this place I need to explore as well that I completely forgot about with the tall men.
Yeah, with the tall men.
There's
down there.
There's a forest I still need to explore.
Yeah, the forest has a lot of stuff.
All right, so there should be cats.
There should be cats.
Try luring out one of them.
The porcupine cats. I tried to have this be a lie, but you saw through it last time.
Oh god, there's a mushroom.
Or the mushrooms? Oh, that's a baby mushroom.
There's a baby mushroom. Oh my god, there's a baby mushroom.
You should stab it in the back.
Oh man.
God. The cats are real, and that's why I tried to get you just to run in here, but somebody in the chat was like, too helpful. So you didn't just run and get immediately murdered by 3 cats.
I think I got distracted by something like just odd at the time, and then I didn't get murdered by cats.
Yeah,
the half health cat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't like the trees, so they go back. One thing I used to do because I was a coward was I would just shoot them with poison arrows from a distance.
Try cowardice.
Yeah. There are a lot of ways where you can elect the path of the coward in this game. Like I believe I showed you screenshots of using poo to kill the Capra Demon.
Yeah. There we go.
You're actually about to find a treasure that is related to the Capra Demon in this very area.
I swear there's another cat here.
Oh, there might be.
Unless they don't respawn.
I think they do respawn.
Okay. I swear there was another cat, but oh well. Because I remember last time I was here, there was a cat that ambushed me, I killed it, and then there were 2 cats.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are 3 here. Maybe they don't. Maybe one of them doesn't respawn. I don't know. Maybe one of them just didn't spawn. That's happened before.
Anyway, I saw a mushroom. I want to find the mushroom buddy.
And then there's mushrooms here. There's also glowies.
I like that they have like these glowy flowers that resemble glowies but aren't glowies.
That is going to keep being a thing. There are more forest areas.
Yeah, I've noticed with how large this forest is, there's a lot of stuff I haven't done yet.
You've been like, once you finish this little area, you'll have seen all the forest, but there are other forest areas in different parts of game.
My mushroom buddy's gone.
There are and there aren't. You'll find out. I see some mushroom buddies.
Nope, I found him. Oh, hey.
Yeah, those ones are the big ones. They mean business. If I remember correctly...
Ooh, they mean super business.
Yeah, I remember correctly, out of all enemies, they have the single largest hit of any enemy. They are, of course, very slow. I think they do more damage than most bosses do.
Yeah, like, I decided to, right there, just kind of block the attack and see what it did, and that was half of my stamina, which,
yeah. They are very...
That's a lot more than it usually is, I'll just say.
The little, oh yeah, with your high stability shield, if you were using the grass crest, they'd probably just take all your stamina away.
Just knock me over.
Yeah. There's... will you find the treasure?
There's a busted up building here.
Yeah, there is.
Let's check it out.
The things are about to look familiar.
Humanity?
So how do you like, Alice in Wonderland?
Oh god, I'm coming up behind a guy. Okay, come on.
Oh, you walked right past something. Oh well. You'll see it eventually.
Well, I'm interested in this. There's this guy here.
Yeah,
dang it! He found me.
He's the man.
Don't
One thing you will notice about this man is that if he hits you, he'll take away about half of your health. He's also like...
He's pretty tough.
He is. He has a lot of health. He has no poise, though, and he is stupid.
You get parried, too.
Yeah. Well, that was good. The axe parry timing is a little later than you'd think it would be. So you often will just do that early and then chunk it in the face.
soldier. Eminent, gorgeous view.
You're going to see a lot of messages in this area. Because this is the primo PvP spot.
Oh my
of the
god.
game. Hey, you found the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, I'm a little busy.
If you talk to the cat, the lady, I think that's actually a lady, will stop fighting you.
Oh, well, she'll also stop fighting me if I kill her.
Sure enough.
Nuts. Alright, talk to the
Is
cat.
it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well.
You'll also notice that these
That cometh
people
thee
you're
not
killing
for
are
the
dropping a
grave
lot of
Sir
souls.
Artorias? My advice true. Forget this.
The answer is
The
yes,
legend
by the
of
way.
Artorias art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Wow.
Well, I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down
Oh.
defenders of the
Sorry I
forest.
killed your hunters.
What dost thou
Yeah,
say? Wilt thou not
this
join
covenant
us?
is worth joining, but if you do join it,
Yes, I believe
don't
it
kill
would
the
suit
people
me well.
outside
I-
while you're in.
Um,
It's worth joining just because it makes a merchant appear somewhere. It is up to you, though, if you wish to remain allyless.
I
Sure, I
am
can always, like-
very glad.
Yeah, you can always
I
leave.
can always double back. Yeah.
You can either join another covenant to automatically leave this one, or talk to the
And
gargoyle
here.
guy to leave any covenant.
Oh,
Thou
oh,
wearest
that
ring. It
weird
allows
dude
for
who
thine
appeared after I
summoning.
rang the bell.
If my
Yep.
fend them off,
He serves to, like, if
Thou
you piss
shalt
anybody
receive
off or
great
want to leave your
reward.
covenant, you can go talk to that
But thou
guy.
must heed. The clan is thine own foe. Darest not in any
That's really his
attempt
most
to
important
oppose.
role. Like, you
Have
accidentally
no
punch
doubt. Such
Solaire
wretchedness
twice.
never
You can go talk to that guy, and then Solaire will stop being mad.
Okay. Alright.
Or any NPC, really.
So I guess I am in a covenant.
Yeah, you're a forest hunter now.
I think that bumped me out of the one I want to say I was in, like, Way of the White or something like that.
It said you were in none.
Okay. I can,
Look around before you go too deep into the woods.
I've heard all. I'm Shiva of the
Ah, you
East,
found it. Cool.
captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan base, as there's no time except the fight. And
This guy is cool.
Whoever's fastest gets the prey.
wow, he's got,
That's the way we do
I like his helmet.
Only
I actually like his,
Don't
like,
forget what Alvina said.
he doesn't look like he's wearing hobo clothing.
Traitors aren't
Yeah,
given
all
a
of his
second
armor
chance.
is really cool looking.
Yeah.
His
That's
his
about
shield is
it. Don't
excellent,
worry.
and his sword
It's
is
a good
very
time,
good.
isn't
His
it?
armor is a little
Great to
mediocre,
have you
but
with us.
I use it a lot
Good
because it's
hunting
stylish.
to you.
That is super, because most, like almost everything I have that isn't, like, the reason I have the Silver Knight armor on right now is because it actually looks really fashionable.
Yeah, the Silver Knight armor is fashion. I think the Elite Knight set looks fine.
Yeah, but, like, a lot of, like, the robes and things just make me look like a hobo.
Yeah. Especially the robes.
Okay, so I'm in a clan, and I think that they said the point of the clan is they like fighting, but don't fight people that are in the clan.
Yeah. Basically how the Forest Covenant works is if you wear the Forest Covenant ring, if there is a human character, player, who is sitting in the woods and has not yet beaten the area boss, you can be summoned to fight them while you wear the ring.
Huh.
It's a unique setup, to say the least, and gets a lot of people to just come to this area of the game and be human, to be invaded.
That's fair.
And that's why I like it here.
Oh, man. Okay, and there's the forest door.
Yeah, there's the Andre door. You can't open it from this side, even if you have the crest.
Dectilon, no, I haven't actually,
Oh, there's a zoo now. I'll reload it.
War tick yet. That's something I'm gonna try later.
It's on the docket.
Yeah, there's a docket. There's a lot of stuff on the docket. Is I guess the thing at the moment.
The game really opens up this part of the game.
Oh, hey, some of these guys.
There are treatment here. Now, one thing I really like to do is to hang around in this area of the game human and put on Shiva of the East's armor and weapons and stand exactly where he stands. Because
That's amazing.
because when you invade another world, NPCs show up as ghosts. They don't show up like they show up when you're playing. But people forget that, and they will wander around for 10 minutes looking for you while you're standing right there. And I've done that in areas of the game where there are wizards, and I will wear the wizard stuff. Spoilers, there's wizard stuff. And where the wizards are standing, or you grab attack. Or Silver Knights, where the Silver Knights stand in Orlando.
Oh, like wearing this sort of stuff right here, just like standing by a chest.
Yeah, or like standing by that spiral staircase not far from the bonfire. That one, I don't know why it gets people. Grab attack. Because you're about 1.5 feet shorter than the Silver Knights. But people don't notice.
I'm getting owned by these things. It's been a while since I've actually like fought multiples.
A big thing is these guys are stronger, so they don't die in one shot.
That too, though it's close. I mean, this sword is really powerful.
It is.
Oh, there's a treasure.
You found it. Prepare to be fashionable.
Eminent fashion. Ooh, Eastern helm, Eastern armor. Ooh.
You found his armor. You can get this rather early in the game, but you get the Elite Knight. You can get it around the same time you get the Elite Knight sets if you're good at. Yeah, it's poisy.
Not as armory. Actually, yeah, slightly less armory.
Even if you upgrade it all the way, it is never that good. I wear it for like fashion.
Well, I have just enough room to wear it, I think.
You can take the bow off if you'd like to need an extra room.
Yeah, 51.8 out of 103.5. I think that gives me the fat roll. Yep. I have 5.1.
I sorry, Funkies. You're gonna give a fat roll. And the sword is too big now. I don't feel like getting up. Nah. Do you have the Wanderer hood with you? Or the Thief's hood with you?
The Thief's hood?
Yeah, either that or the Wanderer hood.
Yes.
Try putting that on. Very stylish. I do that a lot.
Thief mask.
I think they look good with the Eastern armor. Whatever, though. Katarina helm.
Everything looks good with Katarina helm.
That is completely true. Let me see if I can find my favorite screenshot I ever took in a video game. I actually think it's the first thing I get if I type in Steam community. Now it's showing me a bunch of
Yeah, I think I feel good
shots.
with this armor, especially that. Like I like the chain gauntlets with it.
Yeah, the literal chains because they're horrible. Let's see if I can find that.
A hovel guy.
I still have a bunch of Warframe screenshots, and almost all of them just say open beta. Like I pick like screenshots of me outside of boundaries. Like on spawning on top of the map and whatever.
Yeah, that happens.
Where's this picture at?
Okay, there's a... Man, there are a couple more ways to go. Alright, so there's a little trench here that leads to a bridge.
Yep.
I think this is...
This will lead you back around to where the cats were.
Okay, yep, I've come full circle then.
Go poke around to where Alvina was.
Yeah, I'll head back there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit of a walk around this way, but I'll do it just because I want to explore the mushroom area a little more without fighting them. I will leave the mushrooms in peace for now.
Mushrooms are cool.
Yeah, like, they're funny.
You should definitely try killing some of the little ones, though, just to hear the noises they make.
If I catch one out
go.
on its own, we'll find one, but I'm gonna...
I'll link it for the zoo, so they can see how extremely fashionable I am.
Is the zoo loaded? Are there...
It is loaded for me. Yeah, there's Beam Splash
That's
and
good.
TK-Cat and Dectilon.
Okay, hello everybody in the zoo.
I love that screenshot. I can link it now because you've seen all of the things it's wearing.
I found a single Dark Souls video that I watched like a day ago called The Ruse that made me very happy to watch.
And I have a video to show you also. It's... you found the treasure.
Okay.
Oh man, doing the super attack too.
Ooh, stone.
In most ways, it's worse than hovels, but you can get here really early in the game. And one of the coward's methods to beating the Capra Demon is to come down here, wear the entire stone set into the fight, ignore everything, and just wail on the Capra Demon. Because you'll have so much armor and so much poise, you can just ignore a lot of his attacks.
I assume it's unupgradable.
It is unupgradable. I also think it's worse in every way than hovels. It might have more magic defense. It is the first super huge armor of the game, though.
Alright, let's go back to... Actually, let's go... Silver Knight for now.
Yeah. I think Helmet Condenser found the stone armor. In his entire first playthrough, he wore only the stone armor, I think.
Just time to get huge.
Yeah, he put it on as soon as he found it, and then upgraded nothing but stamina until he could light roll in it. Medium roll in it. Had just enough strength to use the claymore.
My hopes for thee.
Yeah, fun upgradable is about right.
Let's look around this area some more.
And there ain't a whole lot to the place in this part. It's mostly more like an arena place.
Right. Especially with
space.
how that Covenant sounds like it's more PvP.
Yeah, that's basically all it's good for. They realized that maybe people would want to engage in combat and not just get donked on by invaders. So they made a place for it.
So, what's the downside of, like, jumping out of a Covenant? Like, do they hate me forever and I can never go back, or is it like...
No. This specific Covenant, I think they will hate you forever if you attack someone in the Covenant
It sure
while you're in
sounds
it.
like it. Sure sounds like it.
I don't actually know if that's true or not. I just never did it. Most Covenants, no, they don't care. Technically, I think if you exit a Covenant without talking to Priestman, you will accrue a point of sin. And all it means is that you are now open to being invaded by dark moon blades, who are like the police.
Ah, the police come because I have sinned.
And because you have accrued points of sin. But the thing is, they can only invade you when you're human if you haven't beaten the boss, like Dark Wraiths. So, basically, just sin to your heart's content. Murder NPCs all you want. Exit covenants all you want. In fact, I don't mind accruing sin because I usually kind of want to get invaded. That's me though, and I'm playing the game for that.
Alright, I think there's a ladder around here, and then I'm gonna head back down, and... Actually,
there is a boss you could fight around here if you're so inclined. But there is also...
In the forest still?
In the forest. You did not fully explore the mushroom area. Now the Dark Moon Blades are a really weird covenant. The upside...
Of course you would think the police are a rude covenant.
They are, but the upside to being a Dark Moon over being just like a Dark Wraith is that they have access to a specific miracle called Dark Moon Blade, which is the strongest weapon buff in the game.
No, I killed a mushroom.
Did he make the elk noise?
He went like... "Meh, meh."
Oh. Sometimes they make the literal, like, elf whistle.
I don't think the little mushrooms even care about me, do they?
They mostly run away from you. You can stab them in the back and laugh at them as they get murdered.
It's all the big mushrooms that kind of like slowly saunter over towards me.
Yeah, and then you can like hit them and then backstab. Or hit them and then you know.
I know. Let's keep looking around here then.
Yeah, but it is rather compelling to be a Dark Moon though, because Dark Moon Blade is incredibly powerful.
Like that specific, like, miracle?
Yeah, that specific weapon buff, it is a miracle, but it is also extremely powerful. Like, it adds something like 2.1 or 2.4 your magic modifier to your damage, which usually ends up being somewhere around the lines of 300 or 400.
Ooh, I found something new.
You found the place. But yeah, having like your weapon do 300 or 400 more damage each hit is kind of terrifying.
Be wary of boss.
Yeah, it does get more powerful as you level up and being the Dark Moon too. And the Dark Moon, if you level up the Covenant enough, gives you the most powerful miracle tool, the Talisman.
Sorrow ahead. Weakness crystal.
I want to give you one bit of advice.
My current bit of advice is going to spend 60,000 souls and then coming back.
When you fight this boss, when you get him to about an eighth left of his health, stop fighting him for a second and look at him.
Okay. Actually, quicker for me to bone, I think, and then come back.
A bone. You can spend 20 of your 60,000 souls on the crest. On the crest of Andre's key door.
Yeah, let's see what I can spend things on. Oh, right, this is the last one I touched. Ha-ha!
Ah! You touched wrong.
Yeah.
It does not care where you last loaded from, it cares the one you... Also, if you turn on a bonfire, but don't sit at it, that's not the one you sat at.
So, like, if you turn one on, die, and then you're like, hey, and you're all the way back somewhere else.
Yeah, so, always sit.
Oh, I've also cleaned out my inventory with the bottomless box.
That is also true. Oh, how much did you feed to Mr. Snake Man?
I haven't fed much to him. My bottomless box is full of like a billion short swords or whatever.
There's not really a huge return on anything.
I mean, I have like 4 Silver Knight spears. I'm not using all of them.
Yeah. Notably, the smaller soul consumable items, he gives you more than they're worth if he eats them. Like the soul of the lost undead. And dung pies have a neutral exchange rate in souls. He eats them for exactly as much as you buy them from the Moss Lady.
Right. So you can like hoard souls that way?
A very, in the grand scheme of things, very small amount.
Oh, are they like super, super cheap?
Like 200 a piece. You can have 99 of them. So that's like... Not many souls.
Well, let's check out what I can up. Because I'm level 54 right now.
54. Ugh. 54. Oh, man. Breaking that 1000 HP mark.
Yeah. 1001. Do I want to get dex up to 20 is the...
It wouldn't be worthless. You'd get more damage on a lot of weapons. You'd be able to use the great bow. You'd be able to use certain dex weapons. No harm in it. You've kind of been leveling kind of evenly, so it's not a bad thing to keep it kind of evenly.
Let's just go with a point in strength. More damage never hurt anyone other than my enemies, I guess.
It definitely hurts them.
It hurts them.
Also, so definitely put every level from now on into resistance.
Get out of here. I've
Sideboard hard in the face.
yeah, miracles.
You can cast homeward at any time.
The trick that I finally have figured out looking at stats is that I think your like total stat number is just shifted straight into all the defensive stats.
Yeah, basically every stat goes into defenses. Resistance is the only stat that that levels up like curse resist and poison resist. But yeah, that's all it does. Basically, you start leveling it when you have everything else at 99.
Can you level that high?
Oh yeah, max level, depending on your class, is about 7. Head the other way. Why you didn't buy the crest? Never mind.
I didn't buy the crest.
Who cares?
I'm taking the long route.
Listen, we don't need to stop.
I thought about buying the crest and instead just went ahead
Levels.
and leveled 3 times.
That is also as correct as it can be. But yeah. Max level is about 709 for like Wanderer. I think it's 713 for some of the other classes.
Like some of them that just like start slightly lower stats.
Not quite slightly lower, it's slightly different. Like the soul levels for each class is not equal to their total amount of stats.
Okay.
Like Pyromancer is soul level 1,
But
has comparable stats to basically every other class. Whereas the Deprived is soul level 9 or 10, and it has everything that's 12. But it's behind, actually.
interesting.
Also, my stream dropped for a second. I don't know if that's me or...
It,
I will refresh.
I should.
recall didn't garble for me, so I don't think... Oh, failed to load video.
That might be you, unless Zoo says otherwise.
Zoo, talk to your buddies. There's a problem loading streams. Why are you doing this to me, Twitch? Radio seems fine. It is me.
Okay.
I'll just go radio. Narrate everything. Oh no, now it's working. Stop narrating.
I mean, I'm on the Snake Eater ladder. I'm on a Snake Eater ladder.
Yeah, the other one is like towards lower undead bird. That one's really tall too.
Alright. Let's go fight a boss.
Yeah, the boss. Yeah.
Garden. Actually, let's go the other way.
Oh yeah, there was more things to notice there. Something should have changed.
Looking for that big old building that looked like it was beat up and had
The cat in it.
the cat.
This little kitty.
Wow.
I basically have a cat now.
How do you basically have a cat?
What
What does that entail?
My neighbors have a bunch of cats, and one of them has come and like slept under our porch. We left food out for our dog, but the cat got to it. And then once you feed a cat, you know.
Don't worry, you'll be hunters.
I talked to Shiva again. Yeah, you're already doing that.
Don't you?
Okay. You have activated a flag.
Up.
Ah, you found his ninja guardian. It's Shadow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be back. Wow.
Although, Shiva's more like Gilgamesh than anybody. He collects swords.
Yeah?
A bit of a game that wasn't completely finished. He was actually supposed to be more important. There is a certain sword in the game that once you got, he was supposed to invade you
And try
and
to
then-
take it?
and be really powerful and murder you, and then take the sword from you. And then you would use another black eye orb to invade him, and then get it back.
And then there's no takesy-backsies.
And then no takesies backsies. He would just be... But then they just said, like, well, we don't know how to implement that in deadlines. Just like make him a guy that stands in the woods.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Door. I'm gonna go through this door. Man, there's a lot of... there are a ton of these things.
These are fake messages left by stupid anime people. They saw that one anime that Chip Cheesa made fun of. What is that called? I'll just Google what I think it is called and it'll like tell me. Not that one.
Oh.
Someone in the zoo, help me out here.
Oh, jeez.
You know the one I'm talking about.
There's a big-ass sword. And...
A
a
gravestone.
graveyard full of swords.
Yeah. I really like this place.
This is cool.
It is cool as hell, and it is about to get even cooler in a kind of stupid way.
Well, there's a giant sword here. Do I... Let me quick look around. Ah, a
That-
glowy.
You found a glowy.
Ooh, hornet ring. What do you do?
it's a very powerful ring that people in PvP get mad if you use. And you know what? Fuck those guys.
Boosts?
I w-
Critical attacks? What is that?
Parry and riposte damage up by 30%.
Oh, like animation like attacks. Okay.
Yeah, and you actually get a special animation so they know if you're using it.
All right. Well,
'Cause,
I think
like-
the game is warning me not to touch the sword.
You should touch the sword.
I'm going
though.
to touch the sword.
Touch it. Yeah, touch it.
Touching the sword.
You're also in your menu still.
Up. Oh God. What? What?
It's a doge.
Oh God, it's a big dog.
He's a sword doge.
Oh God, sword. This is repeat. The sword dog.
Orewa. Shinderu. Evil dog. This is Sip.
No, I knew I was fighting a man, a thing named Sip, but
You didn't think it was a giant dog, did you?
no, I wasn't prepared for giant dog.
He has an extremely rude attack where he does that spinny. Dectilon says you can only block the second side of the swing if you drop shield and then bring it back up. I actually don't know. I usually just try to roll through
Oh,
it.
dang it, he figured it out. No.
Yeah, he is a jumping motherfucker. He is awful for speed runs because he will just run away from you the whole fight.
I just have like this spot under him.
Yeah, that's really his weakness, is that you can like get under him and he doesn't know how to do that.
Well, he did a giant spinny there.
Yeah, someone blocked that. Yeah, his the second swing seems to have the same properties that the Gaping Dragon's tail swat had, where it seems to like go under your shield,
Oh,
which is fucking annoying.
okay. Well, my shield seems to be blocking it just fine.
I was curious. I'll have to re-examine my methods.
Maybe it's like a distance.
Maybe. He's definitely a man about zoning.
Yeah.
A dog about zoning. Dog zone.
Get the dog zone. Oh, I got nipped on that one. Heal up. Okay, heal up. Knowing where the dog is.
Yeah, he saw you healing and then got aggressive. Bosses do that.
Yep. Okay. Let's get up in the dog zone.
Okay, stop attacking him and back away from him and start looking at him.
Oh no, he's limping.
Yeah, and now you see why people post the stupid messages about sorrow. They feel bad about killing a giant asshole dog that wastes your time and ignores your shield sometimes.
Look, at this point, I don't have reason to think this is an asshole dog. I walked in and tried to steal his sword. Oh no! Oh, he did a flip.
Oh man, no. This might count as a great lie because I didn't know about this for a while. So I would just come in and crush him.
Is there a way to not kill the dog?
But you have to murder him. Kill him. He's impeding your path.
It's not
He has-
fighting.
He has a stupid plot ring that we have to have.
Oh.
Kill.
Oh, yeah, okay. More importantly, I think I can upgrade stuff with his soul.
Oh yeah, definitely. You get like a bitchin' ass shield.
Hold on a second, dog. Because I think we gotta check one thing. Where's the grave? Get over here. Get over
Oh,
here.
You want to kill him by the grave?
Yes, get over here. I'm sorry, giant dog.
I'm not. He's an
Look,
asshole.
I have. Oh my god, he drops a bone. Yes.
He drops a bone.
Well, thank
Oh,
you,
bone.
giant dog. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. None of those things were a sword.
Yeah, he doesn't drop a sword.
Ooh, traverse the abyss.
It's a plot ring. I'll let you try to figure out where to use it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, wear it at all times, trying to find the abyss.
rest in peace, though. That was not a terribly hard dog.
Nah, he's really not.
I guess I was supposed to I could have come here much earlier.
There's nothing stopping you from coming here immediately at the start of the game. He's a challenge then, like a real hard challenge, but by the time you get to be about Quelag strength, he's doable.
Yeah, and here he was like pretty chumpy dog.
He got 5 of your Estus.
He did. I think 2 of those were me being both like bad at using Estus and healing like 100 health.
It's still Estus.
I know.
There are definitely going to be bosses in your future that make you carefully do Estus calculus.
Like, can I take the hit before?
But more especially, how many Estus do I have? And how long does the boss just kill me while I'm drinking it? That will definitely happen.
Yeah. All right.
Because you own the DLC.
Let's see. What was next on my list? And if I've done most of the forest.
A trek or the tree?
The tree?
At the bottom of the swamp.
Oh. Let's try Lautrec. I think the Chamber of the Princess is where I would need to go for that.
That is correct.
And then I had another skeleton place I wanted to go.
Ah, the skeleton zone. Oh, that's another thing. You've reminded me of a powerful place. The Painted World.
Oh, I actually, yeah. No, I'm here. Around here,
Well,
at least.
Yeah, we're around here. It's on the way. Oh, you're taking the freight elevator.
Yeah, I gotta take the freight elevator.
Yeah.
I still don't know what anime you were talking about.
Ah, it's the dog one with like.
You're gonna have to be more specific than the dog one.
Not the one that isn't Dog Days. The one with like the dogs with pecs.
Dogs with pecs?
Yeah.
I'm
Shit, what was that called? It's like Shooting Star something in Japanese. I will look for it. Or Meteor Jin. Yeah. Nagara Boshi Jin.
I don't know what
It
that
has
is.
the really buff dogs and the bear.
Oh, I angered both the knights at once. Well, I think I can use Black Eye Orb up here, so that's fine.
Yeah, they can't go past like they can go up that set of stairs, but they can't go into like past that railing. They're too fat.
I've gotten them up that far. I've gotten them up to the railing.
They can hit you while you're going up the stairs past the railing if you're very unlucky.
All right, jerk. Can I?
So let's.
Okay, so question of things I can't change at this point. If I just like murder that dude the first time I meet him, does the Firekeeper not die?
Yes. He does not die, and he does not appear here, and you get his very powerful treasure immediately, but you do not get other less valuable treasures.
All right. Well, let's try the direct approach. Hey, buddy.
if you, yeah, you can just ignore his friends and murder him, and you'll win. But it's also hard to win without killing the wizard.
Oh, the wizard's dead, so
Oh yeah, you have a powerful sword now.
I have a blade.
The blade of the Black Knights.
Yeah, here.
Also, you notice how the last hit he did took off like a third of your health.
Yeah.
That momentary glowing he was doing was the red Tearstone ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do I get the hell out of here? There we go. Like this other like spear guy's coming at me. Ooh,
Yeah,
Firekeeper soul, yes.
He drops the Firekeeper soul, and this one is the one you have to make a decision about.
All right, let's see what we've got.
Also, go explore. There's something for you if you go back to the Chamber of the Princess. Ah, you found the best ring in the game.
Breaks when removed.
Yeah, it's a one-shot deal, but at the same time, why would you ever take it off? It gives you 20% more health, 20% more stamina, 20% more equip load.
Okay, here's the question now. Is can I do like math calculus to not use Havel's ring?
You can, but it probably involves not wearing hovels.
Like, I'm fine not wearing Havel's gauntlets. That's like,
and maybe not black iron leggings.
that's fine as well, especially if I'm getting extra stamina.
But yeah, you can definitely go without hovels with that ring, and you can also use it and Havel's ring at the same time
And get huge.
and get huge.
That is a super freaking breaks when removed. Jeez.
Yeah, it breaks when removed, though. You have a limited amount. But you know how Kaz hates Soul Ring because it goes into every deck?
That one is it goes in every build.
You found the Soul Ring. Soul Ring, Grass Crest Shield, that's basically every person. Certain wizards do not... Yes. Certain wizards don't use the Fop Ring because they want to instead have these sorcery boosting rings, but they're rare. Many of them use it too. Ah, yeah, she doesn't give you anything for it. There's just treasure around here. And she tells you to ride the snake. Like, yeah, my dad was best friends with this weird-ass snake man.
I'm guessing try illusionary wall.
Not in this room specifically. It's not where the... Look around where the bonfire is. You'll see it. It's glowy. You might have to reload the... No, you don't have to. You reload the area when you came back in.
Oh, there it is.
You found it.
I have to go past the freight elevator.
Yeah, you have to go past the freight elevator. I was telling you to come up here because I thought maybe the Fop Ring was on this pile. But this isn't actually a very good reward. If you kill Lautrec early, you don't get his armor.
Embraced armor and favor. What do we got here? Like, what am I looking at?
A mediocre set of armor. Of note, it has good curse resist.
Oh, it has a bit of like flavor text on him.
Yeah, it kind of tells you what his deal is. It looks pretty cool.
I like the gold part of it.
I like the gold. I like the chest piece. Like, if you look at the chest piece, there's like arms that are like fake arms that are like embracing it. Like the lady that I mentioned.
And where are your boots?
Yeah, the leggings of favor or whatever. They're at the very bottom, close near. they're unimpressive, and usually you kill Lautrec. You get owned by Lautrec your first run, and then every other run you just
Kill him.
you wait for him to spawn at Firelink, and you kick him. Kicking does not do damage, so it does not aggro him. And if you kick him twice, he will fall off the ledge.
Okay, I need to do some calculus. I think now's a good time to do that. Let's take out hovels. I am up by 20%, that ring said?
Yeah, compared to Hovel's 50%.
Okay, so I would go from 70 up to 84.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right. Which half is
42.
42.
So
Which means you're over.
Alright, so let's move from hovels to... We'll go black iron and see what the difference is. Okay, so that's 48.
Big iron.
Leggings... Let's just try the full Silver Knight set and see what that looks like and wait.
Yeah.
41.8.
You're there.
Okay.
Now, do you take the plunge?
Let's do the thing. Does it give me, like, a warning before I remove the ring?
I believe so.
Because
I've almost accidentally removed it, but I've never accidentally removed it.
Like, I have accidentally unequipped my shield, sword, helm, rings, arrows.
Yeah, I'm
2,000
pretty
times.
I'm pretty sure that it asks you before it removes it.
Oh.
It doesn't just dick you. But even if it did,
It's a price to pay for power.
it's the price to pay for power, and basically just never touch your left ring slot again.
Alright. I mean, at this point, I don't want to touch my ring slots at all, because Covetous Serpent is item find. Item find.
It's really good. It's bad. It's bad for bosses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, boss fights, I just switch it over to, like, either Steel Protection, or Poise, or
hovels and have bows.
Oh my god, I get huge.
Get fat. I'm fat.
Well, I guess I am the Silver Knight now.
Yeah, you're almost the Silver Knight if you're using the spear or his sword.
Do I have the Silver Knight sword?
I
do. Silver Knight straight sword.
You're not able to use it, though.
Don't have the dex.
It is high investment on dex.
That's a
Silver
dex
Knight.
weapon.
Yes, the Silver Knight weapons are both unique, to say the least. In my personal opinion, in my humble opinion, the Silver Knight spear is the best spear in the game.
Ooh.
I really like its moveset, and it's really long.
Alright, so that's a super good...
Yeah.
Jeez,
so
that's a full extra bar of everything.
Yep. Can you get your shield up, your leather shield? We can pay the giant blacksmith a visit.
I need large Titanite shards for that.
Well then we can ignore it.
Well, I can purchase those with the souls I have, or I can I turn some of my, like, these guys, like the chunks, into large ones?
If you wanted to, you'd have to go to Firelink for that.
Because I was turning these green Titanite shards into just normal Titanite chunks, or Titanite, yeah, shards.
They go to shards.
Just because
they're more useful.
Like,
you've yet to find the pyro.
I actually found the holy guy.
Yeah, we found Andre. He will give you holy weapons, but the man who makes fire weapons is kind of hidden.
Right.
Because he's powerful.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna at least make a visit to the blacksmith. Oh, nope, wrong elevator.
You have to do the freight elevator.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, now I blend in this area.
You do. You're almost weapon right. Also, one thing I really like, this game has a ton of very subtle flavorness to it. Like, all of the Silver Knights who stayed home, like Protect and Orlando,
Yep.
have, like, defensive weapons, like spears and bows and regular swords. All of the Black Knights that went with Gwyn for whatever his quest were
Yep.
have, like, assault weapons, like halberds and greatswords, and
That's cool.
it's very subtle. This game is very subtle.
Yeah. Oh, hey. So yeah, here's these guys like climbing up the. Jesus.
Yeah, they want you.
Look at that guy.
Yeah,
Buddy,
but they just
buddy.
fall.
That one's not. Okay, there we go.
They do take fall damage, and I don't think their flag to heal happens if you never damage them. So you might be able to get them into a loop where they kill themselves, but it would take forever.
Right. And I mean, 3,000 souls is cool, but
What you'd really be doing for is like chunks, but they're a bad source for chunks.
all right. Let's see what reinforcing that shield needs.
It should take
2 large titanite.
so 2 to get to +8, 3 to get to +9, and then either 3 or 4 to get to +10. So that's 7.
Let's check it out. How about 5?
5 is a safe investment.
So large leather shield to +8. Another 2 to +9.
I
And
was
then
overshooting.
3 to 10, and so I can just go ahead and buy 2 more. I mean, this is probably not very soul efficient or whatever. I don't give a crap.
Souls are transient. There is no bad way to use them.
Yeah, and then large leather shield to 10.
You're about to upgrade one of the worst shields in the game to one of the best shields in the game. The large leather shield is horseshit. It has no purpose.
Okay, let me take a look at what the soul of Sif can also give me the great sword of
The Great Sword of Artorias is notable in that if you have the stats for it,
Oh,
If you
jeez,
want-
does that require faith and int?
yeah, it requires 18 of everything except for strength, which requires 24. It is notable in that if all of those stats are high, especially if they're max, it is among the highest DPS of all
Oh,
weapons.
yeah, looking at the parameter bonus, it's like C across the board.
Which becomes very powerful when you get up there. But
But that involves being in every stat.
that involves being the master man, whereas the shield is useful for basically anyone with the strength to use it, which
Oh.
is quite a bit, notably. But
34.
you might actually hit that.
Hell,
I will leave it.
I'm taking the shield. So.
Okay, I'll leave it to your discretion. But look at the stats on that shield.
188 stability. What the hell?
It's a great shield.
It's a great shield. Okay.
Downside of that is you can't parry with it, but it's very useful in situations where you can't parry.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and make the great shield.
It also has a unique property to it.
Let's go ahead and I assume it's unupgradable.
No,
Oh, really?
it is upgradable. And,
By Demon Titanite.
by Demon Titanite. Demon Titanite is used for things you make out of boss souls.
Okay, it looks like it ups just the damage on it, though.
I think it might up stability if you do it a bunch, but it might just do damage. But yeah, the Great Sword of Artorias also has a unique property in that if you block an attack with it that would give you bleed or give you poison, it blocks that.
Oh, like it just says just no to that?
It just says no. I blocked that. You don't get to have it.
Okay.
You
so
sadly can't use it yet. But
34 strength. Also of note, that's like 10 more weight over, but I mean, I guess that's like if I'm doing like a hovel thing where I'm just like, I am immovable object.
yeah, that's basically what it's for. It's also cool looking. which is a definite
Yes.
upside.
That matters a lot with these things.
It's a fashionable game. I mean, you have to be fashionable.
I wonder how...
But there are yet more boss souls for you to use.
Well, funnily enough, I can see the boss souls when I'm in.
Yeah, I think when you have if you have the weapons that could potentially use it, you could. But if they aren't leveled up, it tells you what it could make. It just doesn't let you. So you can look at all your options. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I was gonna say, funnily enough, if I put on the Eastern armor, it brings me up to 42.1.
It is too heavy.
So Great Sword of Artus, Artorius, Abyss Great Soul.
Yeah, the Abyss Great Sword.
Ooh.
This kind of tells you some bosses you're going to kill, maybe.
Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming sooner or later.
Yeah, the Great Lord's Great Sword.
Soul of Gwendolyn.
I have Gwendolyn.
Isn't that the chick upstairs?
Nope. That's like Guinevere.
Oh, okay. Close.
So Great Lord Great Sword is notable for that. Some of the highest base damage. So for a very low stat investment, you get a very powerful weapon.
Oh, it has a D parameter thing. So
It gets shitty scaling, but high base damage for just 20 strength, which is peanuts in the great scheme of things.
And then Soul of Manus.
The Soul of Manus could make his catalyst.
And okay.
There should be a bit more, unless you put your scimitars and katanas away, which you did.
Not all of them. I have one of everything in my inventory.
That is weird that it's not letting you see it then, because Quelaag's soul can be used with a scimitar to make Quelaag's Fury Sword, and a katana can be used to make the Chaos Blade. And just like the giant blacksmith, I won't tell you what they do.
Perfect. I'm gonna head over to the closest bonfire and then kind of regroup. Maybe I want to go into the painted realm. That's over.
Yeah, you're like halfway between just warping to it and halfway between just walking to it.
Let's walk to the midpoint bonfire, warp to I guess the dark.
Yeah, you'd go back to the Princess Bonfire, then warp to Darkmoon Tomb.
Yeah, screw Princess Bonfire. I'm walking to the inner bonfire because I have a quest in here as well.
Ah, yes. A personal
Hey, buddy.
vendetta. I have grown more powerful, and you have not. I will destroy you. Yeah, I tried to say that like a DBZ dub.
Close.
Kiss my cream. You can do that with the stone armor. Yeah, I like both of the swords you make out of Quelaag's Soul Beam Slash. They're both great. One of them I really like because it's a reference to a Demon Souls weapon I used a lot.
I never did play that one.
It's really, really hard to go from this game to that game. Because everything is faster. You don't get free healing items.
Oh.
If you die, you come back with half health. No armor has poise, even heavy armor. It's just a stat that doesn't exist. One of the hardest boss fights in the game is the gargoyle fight. Except the gargoyles are really fast.
Ooh, Titanite catch pole.
Oh, you got a special weapon.
Ooh, that's his freaking...
It's his man catcher.
Dang.
Oh, you got the double Titanite too.
I got good drops there. Glad I left this guy around.
Yeah, it's a wizard weapon, if I recall right.
Halberd.
Yep, it's a wizard weapon. It doesn't require you to be a wizard, though.
But it scales off of it.
Yeah, try out its moveset. It's rather cute.
I do have the ability to... Okay.
I don't think Slyo can do any plunging attack.
Oh,
Hey,
you've got like the jump stab.
Yeah, you got his moves. Halberds are weird in that if you just swing them and don't hit an enemy, you kind of look like you stumble. But if you actually hit something, you won't stumble and will play smooth animations.
So you just look like a chump. But...
Yeah, you look like a chump until you work, and then you look cool.
Ooh, when did I get Dragon Tooth? What the hell?
You got that when you picked up Hovel's stuff. It's Hovel's club. The one he beats you down with.
Oh, the fat... Okay, yeah. I am well aware of that one.
It's unique in that its durability is 999 and will never go down.
Oh, it's just the indestructible thing.
It is indestructible. I think all of Hovel's stuff might be indestructible. Because he's Hovel the Rock.
The immovable object.
Yep, he's the immovable object that you backstab or parry or get clubbed to death.
Yeah, or get clubbed to death. That was the big dude I fought in that tower in the forest, right?
Yeah, that is Hovel. He's a bishop. If you read his armor description, he is Archbishop of Theraloon.
This bishop's gonna give you the beatdown.
Give you a holy beatdown.
Yeah, this is the bonfire I was going after, though, because it's right past the demon.
Yeah. He also invented a miracle that makes you even harder to kill.
Jesus.
Yeah!
That guy. Dark Moon Tomb. That should be the best.
Yeah, Havel's Fat Club. Dipped in dragon fat.
And then I think I'm gonna need to summon the bridge.
You may need to. If it's not immediately out there, you pull the thinger, and then you pull the thing, and the thing does the thing.
Right, thing. Come on.
Yeah, Havel hates wizards. I can definitely respect that.
Well, that's completely reasonable.
I use his miracle a lot. It just gives you magic resist, but a ton of it. Which is really good in PvP because wizards have spells that there is a wizardly spell. There's a wizardly spell that fires 5 orbs that spread out in like a spread pattern. And it's rather powerful. Each individual orb is rather powerful. So what you do with it is you get right up in someone's face and cast it, and it comes out really quick. And then they get hit with all 5 orbs at once. And then they die. So if you see someone dressed in wizard gear, you say, I'm going to apply the no magic damage buff. And then
no magic zone! This is a no magic zone.
And then you watch as they run away from you until it wears off.
Oh, I also need to, at some point, I have a Firekeeper soul. I should head to either...
This one you have a choice for. You can either use it, like as an upgrade, or you can go back to Firelink and see what happens when you put the thing in the thing.
Oh, because it's that specific Firekeeper.
Yeah. And there are benefits to both, but I will say one thing. The only way you're going to upgrade your Estus Blast to max is if you kill Firekeepers.
Oh, like if I start being murderous?
Yes. But the problem with that is that only Firekeepers can upgrade your flask. So if you kill all the Firekeepers, yeah, you get their souls, but There's nobody to
good
use
job.
them with. So basically, you pick one that you want to stay alive.
Because right now I only know of 2, but anyway, I have a painting.
Yeah, you have a painting. There's the spider lady, and then there's the lady in Anor Londo.
Yeah. Well, let's go into the weird frozen painting that has a ton of freaking guards around it.
One thing of note: this dungeon, once you enter, you cannot leave until you win it.
Well,
You're in.
I guess I'm in.
During the loading screen, wall kicks will work.
Painted world.
This area of the game really feels like content they didn't have time to finish.
Oh.
Also, yes, you can't warp out with the Lord Vessel either. It says fire not connected to rest of fire whatever's. No escape. You cannot leave. This is also a popular PvP spot because, well, you'll find out.
Oh yeah, bonfire. Dragon.
Dragon.
Light a bonfire.
Whoosh.
Is this like a warpable spot once?
You can warp to it, I think. Like, you can't warp from it.
That's funny. Hi, buddy. Look, you're not really... Actually, oh, you know what? If I'm here...
Actually, these Dreglings are among the most powerful in the game. Even if they don't seem like it, they are rather real.
I'm gonna do something here.
Beam Splash, I would encourage you to play Demon Souls, but only if you are patient and play it before you play Dark Souls. I think even if Dark Souls 2 is better than this game in every way, that this game will be worth playing, because it's still, on its own merit, a very good game.
Okay, so I've done something... I've kindled this bonfire.
You've kindled the bonfire, you've become human.
And then, yeah, I'm also human, notably, and I, have
You may be invented, but...
Yeah, I haven't been yet, because I have person, so it'd be interesting, to say the least.
If you are, you're vaguely powerful. You're not like...
I also went ahead and used humanity to put myself back at 10, because that was... I like items, okay? Look.
Yeah, you gotta get more...
Really
you need
like
more broken straight swords.
I need more of them. I only have like 7 in my bottomless box.
Also, because you've spent 6 souls and it's gone forever, I will tell you a great lie.
Okay.
There are 2 different great swords of Artorias. And the game doesn't tell you this.
What does that mean?
If you use the soul and make a great sword of Artorias with any weapon that is not a broken straight sword or a straight sword hilt, you will get the cursed version of it. Which does not do as much damage, but will harm ghosts.
Oh, I'm toxic.
Yeah, these men are full of poison.
I don't like toxic. That's like the bad poison.
Yeah,
I have like no poison resist also.
you do have the shield though.
The poison resist shield thing.
The shield that blocks poison buildup. The spider shield.
Yeah.
The trick with those guys is killing. When they die, they release poo gas.
Yep.
So it's killing them without being in poo gas range. The easiest way to do it is to have the spider shield on and use a spear and poke them. But I don't think you have a good spear.
I mean, I have a 0 upgraded silver.
That you don't have the dexterity to use.
Probably not.
It requires 22, if I recall correctly.
I'm gonna quick switch over to... I guess Gold Hemmed is the best for poison resist.
Goldhim does have the best poison resist. That is definitely one way to ignore the toxic, to just poison resist up.
Yeah.
Devote yourself fully to the plan.
Well, like, not fully. Like, I just switched out from both of the silver gloves and legs to gold hem gloves and then black iron legs, because it has better poison resist as well.
Ah, so not fully to the plan.
I'm gonna need to, like, test the plan to see how much poison resist is necessary to not get, like,
Toxic.
toxic immediately. That is the number I'm looking for.
Do you actually have any?
One.
Ah,
Blooming moss?
yeah.
Yeah, I've one.
That was the question.
Yes. I have, like, 20 normal moss, but one blooming moss.
And that will not help you here.
Alright, so this is just gonna have to be figuring it out.
You could also try killing them with Fire Orb, but I don't think that would go very well.
Oh, that's not enough resist. Okay. Might have to be switch over to that shield.
That won't actually give you any poison resist, though. It'll only happen if you block the poo gas.
Okay, well, that's still something.
It's hard to do while you attack them.
Let's do something here quick. I have an idea.
Are you going to upgrade the Spider Shield some?
Yep.
Spider Shield actually has decent stats all around and pretty good stability.
That's what I was checking what that got up, and that brings it up to, like, 60 plus stability?
Which is actually quite good, and if it looks bad, it's because you have Super Shield.
Right.
Oh man, do you have, you reminded me of Cherry Doom's plan. Do you have the lightning spear on your person?
Yes, I do.
It won't do very much damage, but you can, shield up and poke them. Like, since you, if you switch out, yeah, since you're not wearing the black iron legs anymore, you might be able to, just have it in your offhand.
I'm trying, like, stupid changes. Oh god, okay, so now I look really doofy.
Ah, you've devoted yourself fully to the plan.
I think the legging might be a little overboard.
Nah, I like it. We're going to Rocky Horror.
That's certainly what it looks like. Give me the black or silver knight gauntlets and see what those look like. 42.5, too heavy. So I need 5 or lower.
I say just go with the gold hem. You're fine. It's good. They're good armor. Like weight to.
Alright, now I am devoted fully to the cause of looking like a freaking idiot. So here we go. We got the gold. This is Exactsies. This is PvP mode where you do Exactsies. Actually, PvP mode is where you do Exactsies with Pavel's armor involved. Usually, it's so this, right?
Usually, it's you're wearing nothing but the pants.
Well, I'm wearing
and like
Pavel's armor right now.
Or like you're wearing Mask of the Father and Havel's hands and undead warrior pants, and then no shirt.
The football pants or the...
The one that's like a sock and a waistcloth. They have very high poise to weight ratio, so you see them a lot.
Okay,
One thing-
that is enough. I have devoted myself enough to the cause.
One thing you can try is killing them with the heavy attack, so that
God.
their corpse gets launched away.
Ooh, I like that plan. That's even better than this plan, but I'm going to combine the plans. I'm definitely doing both. I'm not moving off this stupid plan. This plan's too dumb. I love it.
I like it too.
Hey, buddy.
They're also,
Hey, buddy.
they're all,
Bam! Yeah, okay.
yeah, that totally works.
That is perfect. I love
Ah,
it.
yeah.
I love it so much. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus. Is there a goodie right there?
There is a goodie, but the goodie is lying to you. You can try to make that jump all day.
Nope. There's
You-
some
If you,
rats.
if you want the good, you have to find a way up. Also, rats.
Nope, they die, so...
These rats inflict toxin.
That's... not...
They're also very, very passive. They usually... for humanity.
Yep.
And they run away from you almost all the time.
So I need to find a way up to that?
Yeah, you gotta find a way up and then you get down. You gotta get up to get down.
Yep. Let's get up.
You look ready to work at a cosplay soup kitchen. Hello, medical robot. We're not in the bog today. We're in,
It's a type of bog, but it's icy.
We could go to the actual bog and show Medibot why he was wise in not playing the game. When there's an area of the game that's made of poison, it also slows you down. And
Hold on, why do I... was that a finger?
that's a dried finger.
What the hell is it?
Read its item description and see if you actually know what it does.
I'm trying to find it.
It's a usable.
Okay, that was the big thing. I was like, is that like equipable or what the hell?
It's a using item. It
Dried
is.
finger with multiple knuckles.
Yep. Do you
Shriveled?
actually know what it does?
I know it's slightly warm, so I could probably hand it off to those birds.
I don't actually know if the birds want the knuckles.
Oh.
The dried finger, when used, it can be used infinite times, reduces the time between your invasion cooldown. So if you get invaded and kill the invader, there is a certain amount of time where you cannot be invaded again. If you use the dried finger, you can be invaded again immediately.
Interesting. So if you want to play the Punish Invader game...
Yeah, if you want to be big, strong, and green, you use the finger. You give him the finger.
Oh, here's another one.
I have the wall crawlers.
Oh, Jesus. Camera.
Also, there's the pusman.
Get out of here. Yeah. God, that feels... I'm so happy that the heavy attack exists. Get out of here. Bam.
Well, you've got the
But I've got
poison
plans,
resist.
so it's okay.
Devote yourself to the plan, and you will win.
Such a dumb plan. I love it. I look like the goofiest man. I'm wearing, like, I am a super hobo right now.
You're the hobo turtle.
Alright, get ready. Yep. Bam! Oh, he got me with the clouds, though. Oh well.
Really? You've got like the home run bat. That's what you're using right now.
Pretty much. Like, if I get invaded, I just get to look like the goofiest dude and get owned.
You're probably going to get invaded by someone wearing no clothes. It's okay. If you do get invaded. And if you do get invaded, there's a decent chance that you can kill them because you're using a powerful weapon and wearing Hovel's armor.
There's a thing. There's a thing.
You can't have the thing.
But it's right there.
It's on a rope.
I'll come back for you.
Think back.
I already cut it.
Okay, let me remind you of the chandelier that you tried jumping to.
Try jumping.
Try jumping.
I was happy with that jump.
Man, why isn't the plan working anymore?
I don't know. Maybe it was like the height, or like maybe I had to be like hit him on the farthest point of that swing.
Maybe, or maybe you have to be like in a more open space. I don't know. I hate the Pussmen though. They're like an awful enemy type. This is a place you can make jumps on, should you be inclined to. Like actually make them. They look hard, but they're not really that hard.
Well, that's a roll, not a jump.
Yeah, that will not work. You did the incorrect input, so you will take minuscule fall damage.
A tiny bit of fall damage for my sins.
Yeah, for your inability to make a weird button input. Okay, that was a jump. It just wasn't in the right place.
Alright. Dang it.
This area of the game is actually quite cool now that I remember parts of it.
Alright.
It's
I am continually missing the input on jump.
Try jumping elsewhere.
Screw it. Try Estes.
Try this. There's goods up there, though. Don't you want the goods? Gotta have them. Gotta have my goods. Yeah, we jump here to that. Yeah, that jump is easier for me. You did it. Congratulations. Have 20,000 souls for your reward.
And an egg.
Egg of vermifuge.
What the heck's that? Usable item? Usable item.
It's a usable item. Kabanaw knows what it's for.
Removes parasitic egg from body.
Yep.
I guess if I ever run into that issue, I've got the answer now. That's good.
You do. You have the egg vermifuge. You can get them from killing tree snakes. An enemy that most people don't know exists.
Let's keep exploring. It's been good so far.
This is a good area to explore. It's got lots of places.
Dang.
You can't make that jump.
I wasn't trying to jump. I was trying to, I think sidle?
Yes, sidle. Are you hearing any beeping from my background noise? I think Cops is on in the other room, and some redneck is swearing a lot.
I heard yelling.
Maybe that was it.
Where the heck am I supposed to go from here?
It's actually a weird
down?
spot.
Try delusionary wall.
Drop down is actually kind of correct. It's yeah. I actually think you do have to drop down somewhere. Sidle goes west.
Try dropping.
Yeah, just don't drop down into a pit.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's an angry... Yeah, okay, whatever, buddy.
He's up there. Being a nerd.
What's down here? Sure.
I want to throw fireballs.
Sure.
And yes. You did it. You found side area. You can go down there.
Go. Oh, he got in my minimum range. What a jerk.
And way up is like a way back up. Down is like treasure.
Yeah, it looks like that just goes back into the building. I hear lobbing or something going on.
Are you hearing like half grunts, half brushing
Yeah.
sounds? It's rats.
Oh, okay.
The rats grunt and rub up against the walls, and then drop their humanities for you.
Ooh, the painted guardian stuff.
I mean, it has rather good armor and is very light, and is also cool looking.
Yeah. I was actually kind of wondering when I'd find that, because that looks like cool stuff.
Well, you found it in the painted world.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that guy had frames on you.
I guess it's time to head back up. It doesn't look like there's anything else here.
Yeah, we gotta go back upwards.
Gotta go up to get down, right.
I don't think you'd have anything protective to do Beam Splash. I see you in streams a lot, and that's indicative of having a lot of free time. If my own personal life is to be taken as evidence. Yeah, my free time is drying up though.
That also happens.
But I'll behave as if it doesn't. Because who needs to have good grades? Or sleep?
Who needs sleep?
I definitely don't, because I didn't sleep last night.
Whoa, bird!
Ah, my birds!
What the heck?
These are harpies.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, they like to fall off cliffs.
Oh, they can fly, okay. Nope,
they
falling
can't-
damage.
They can't fall up.
I just gained 2,000 souls for something.
They fell off and died.
Oh, ooh, what do I got up here? A red sign soapstone.
This is the honorable invasion item. If you're human, you can leave that as a mark on the ground. And people can use it to summon you to duel. It is a way for non-covenant people to have repeatable means of invasion.
I'm kind of like
More-
jumping down slowly, trying to catch all the treasure here. I see a bunch of...
More often than not, the red soapstone ring is used by cheaty faces to, they summon 2 friends and then 1 invader. And that leaves them open to be invaded by one other person. And dark wraiths can harm each other.
Oh.
So you have 4 people, and you team up on people who invade you, and you crush them.
Oh, I was gonna say I've got a fog door to go through, but I guess there's still a harpy alive, so...
She survived.
Alright, anyway. Oh, souvenir of a prize.
You found their rare drop. That's for leveling up the Dorkmoon Covenant. It is a way for non-online players to get level ups.
Okay, well, I opened a fog door.
Oh, you found these guys. This is a big old Demon Souls reference.
What the heck? Oh god, these are like the slowest dudes, but they all have spears.
They have pikes, and they will throw them at you and move very slowly towards you.
Alright, oh god, I'm just gonna get murdered out here.
Or you can, like... Oh man.
More of them.
Yeah. If you had more fireballs, that is the singularly best way to kill them. But... Oh, another harpy. I didn't know they could... Oh! A man.
Yeah, that guy actually almost killed me. Oh god, that's a drop.
Oh, yeah, enemies have grab attacks.
You know, that keeps coming up. Get out of here, harpy.
You should look immediately behind you. Especially before you die.
There's a gate.
Yes, there's a gate. You should definitely open that and then die.
Well,
Definitely don't go in the graveyard yet.
but I'm in the graveyard.
Okay, then wander around the graveyard some.
So I'm still getting...
You're still getting millions of dudes.
Like, I'm just ignoring them. They're slowly wandering over. Okay, you know what? I've got a couple near me. How killable are you?
If you hit them in the front, they block it. Otherwise, they are weak.
Oh, I was wondering why the heck that wasn't working, but I was locked onto the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you're lucky, which you are because you're full of humanness and rings, you can get their pikes. Or their large leather shields. I gotta replace the one you just spent.
Yeah. I actually made sure to, like, purchase that before I even... I was like, I don't want to spend a thing, right?
Greedmaster.
That is me. I am the Greed Master.
I'm well aware.
Crunch. Alright, how many of these are left? 1,000, okay.
There's about, I want to say 15 or 20 of them. They're very not worth killing, but I accept your...
They're dying.
Yeah, I accept your wish to kill them. They're kind of gross. And one thing is, you're not supposed to be able to see underneath them. So if you ever do, for some reason, the textures on their bottom is really weird looking. Because it's just the same texture on their outside stretched over a weird shape.
I'm really loving, like, the using my jump attack with this thing.
Yeah, that is an important technique for these wind-up weapons.
Alright, I think I've almost cleared the map. That's good.
It is something I also have to do with the large club, my favorite weapon. Large club, I love you.
The large club. Oh!
It's the large club.
Large leather shield.
Ah, you got it.
Okay. Well, that was... Now I can investigate this place.
Yeah, the graveyard is a good place to go.
Humanity.
That gate is a good place to go.
I assume so, but we're looking around because I know I dropped a body down here in a couple of...
I think you just picked it up. That one that was the humanity.
Okay. But I do remember saying you have to bring a sacrifice and things like that, like just around here. So
That might actually be useful. Delivering a sacrifice.
that's the like when you die, you don't drop all your junk.
Yep, you die with no cost.
Oh, door. It's locked.
It's locked.
Okay.
You lack. Although you have the cheating key, you lack the correct key.
And let's check out over by these pikes. I see a glowy.
There's glows here. There's like dudes. You might have killed them already.
There's a couple more. There's a lot of glowies.
There's something very exciting down here.
Music's
I wonder if you'll find it. There's like some souls and these cages that they just like sort of dropped in.
Soul. Dark King Jeremiah.
Ah, you've been invaded.
Where are you? Oh God! What is that
found
hammer?
him. That's
Is that his head?
That's his hat.
Oh, whoa! You got magic and shit.
He's a fire lord. He has a whip. Be very careful.
All right, jerk. Get by me. Get by me and stop casting.
Yeah, the flame pillars are very powerful.
Back down, back down. Just a charge move, and I back down. And
If you can knock him out of that animation, he kind of gets owned.
yeah, okay. I I was giving him almost too much respect.
He has no poise. He can quickly murder you if you give him the chance. With his magic. Because you notice that Flame Pillar took out most of your health. Also, 30,000 souls.
And a notched whip.
You got the upgrade to the normal whip. It does less damage. It inflicts bleed damage. It's as interesting as the other whip.
Which is to say...
Yeah.
Ooh, pyromancy. Acid surge.
This place is full of Demon Souls references. The hat that Dark King Jeremiah was wearing was a reference to the monk head wrap in Demon Souls, which was like a tornado you wore on your head. Yeah, it made your magic more powerful.
I'm opening the door.
You're opening the door. And that is not quite a reference, but it's almost a reference because it's right next to another reference. There was a spear in Demon Souls called the Scraping Spear. It did shit damage, but it damaged armor. So the purpose of it was to invade people and poke them, break all their equipment, and then laugh at them. Acid Surge does that.
Okay. Oh, hey. I'm back at the bonfire.
Yeah, you are.
Let's use that. I'm out of Estus.
Oh yeah, I see a dragon some mark on the ground.
Gotta clear out the first of these, like, random guys.
These dudes, yeah.
That summon mark's gone.
Yeah, the summoning in this game is, you know...
Oh, the freaking Legion's back? Whatever, we're running past you.
Yeah. They respawn.
Later,
actually,
guys.
You actually correctly determined their name, too.
Legion?
Yep, that is what their name is.
Locked by some sort of contraption. Let's look around by some sort of contraption.
Try... down. Being as vague as possible.
Try illusionary wall.
Try jumping. Skeleton.
Skeleton?
Skeleton. Try beanpole. Praise the sun.
That one is everywhere. Oh my lord.
Yeah, praise the sun.
People love praise the sun.
People love Solaire. Understandably.
Oh, okay. I found a new way to go.
You did.
Oh, is that like a dragon carcass up ahead? Oh, carcass is the, carcass implies that it's not moving.
Yeah, this, I love this part, by the way.
Hi. Try poison. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, he's full of poison.
Buddy?
Luckily, your poison meter is pretty huge.
Okay, are we good? Are you done? Okay, can I come up there and talk? I want to talk. No, nope, you don't want to talk.
I love that part because the first time it scared the shit out of me. It's like, oh, there's a, what is that? I don't actually, so...
Alright. Come on. Do poison breath.
You can definitely bait him into doing... Oh man, you're going for it.
Yep, he's got a claw. Kind of expected that.
Yeah, his claw is huge, but...
Oh, it's huger than my shield.
Actually, I think that one just was at a weird angle. You weren't in the correct blocking position. it's just hard to block, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually blockable.
I think I have blocked his attacks before, but when I was huge, maybe.
Well, I mean, I'm not using my huge shield, so...
Very true. You can also try shooting at the abilities, like in animations.
Try abusing animation.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Try failing at abusing animation.
Oh no! You walked into his trap. Is that a trap? Some kind of animation.
I want him to try to breathe poison.
Try poison. Whatever you dragon.
Try dragon. Alright, cool.
Try dragon. You get his scale. You might get 2 scales.
1.
He's also guarding a special glowy.
The blood shield.
The blood shield. It is the spider shield, but for bleed instead of poison. It's a special shield because there was a contest before the game came out that players had designed shields and submitted them, and this is one of the ones that won. They did that with Dark Souls 2 also.
Oh, geez.
Also-
Is this the back of him?
That's the butt. You can damage it, but you can't kill it.
What the hell? Okay.
Like it's making the meat noise when
Yeah.
you hit it.
So it was a contest and something won?
Yeah, they had users submitted shields and they picked the ones they liked and put them in the game, and that was one of them.
The blood shield.
They like the blood shield. It's pretty cool looking. It's also just like an all-around good shield.
Alright, I need to... Now that I beat up on the poison dragon, let's head back quick to the bonfire, because there's no real cost to that, because I didn't really fight anything to get back here. And then try to figure out this dang...
I'll also note you have 92,000 souls.
Yeah, I do. It's like a lot.
That's quite a bit. That's like
I've got some.
it's like 2.5 levels.
I think
at
that's
this point.
3 at this point.
Really?
I think so.
The costs don't quite go up geometrically. That would be too good. They instead they go like
That's 4,
Oh.
actually.
also that red mark by the bonfire. Somebody is using that item they just got. Also, at this point, I would recommend dexterity over strength, unless you want to hard in on the shield.
Let's see, Dex. Dex still gives me weapon damage.
At this point, it will give you more claymore damage than strength will, until they're tied.
Let's go 2 in Dex, 1 in Vitality, and let's go 3 in Dex. 21 Dex.
20 is a good plateau if you just want to stop there. Any amount of vitality is good. Any amount of strength is good. Any amount of endurance is good.
What was the requirement
On the Great Shield is 36.
Oh, Jesus. Might work to that later, but for now, let's just go 22 on Dex.
Ah, yeah. You're opening yourself up to spears.
That's the idea. You mentioned that the silver spear was 22. So
It's 22.
I want,
You want options.
yeah, I still would like
Oh.
options in case I find something better.
I know why. It's so that you could do your cosplay. Your cosplay. Your Silver Knight cosplay.
No.
Well, you can do it now.
I can, but I...
Try down.
Where the hell is down in this room?
Where is down in this room? To read my chat.
I've been surrounded. Okay.
Ah, yeah, these assholes.
Get out of the way. Okay, don't get out of the way. Whatever.
Well, if you die, at least this is an opportune time to do so.